Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Interesting Events and also Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Normally, you would have seen in the press, you might have heard or you might have seen the video where an old man or a young boy eloping with a woman and of course she giving a case of rape or false promise of marriage, all these cases. సహజంగా మనం అంతా మగవాళ్ళు ఆడమ్మాయిని మన తేదీ లేపుకెళ్ళిపోయి అమ్మాయిని రేప్ చేశాడను లేకపోతే పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటాను అనుభవించాడను ఇలాంటి కేసులు రోజు చూస్తూనే ఉంటాం, అవునా కదా? సో యూ హ్యావ్ ప్రాబబ్లీ heard, seen and received or information about boys raping girls. But surprising story occurred in Indore of Madhya Pradesh. This is a reverse case where a woman was convicted for 10 years for having physical sexual relationship with a 15 years old boy. That is, she has committed a rape on a boy. Is it possible? Yes. The case ended in the conviction. Now let us hear the story. Right? The woman, that is, she is also a girl. She is aged about 21 years or so. On one day, this boy, that is on 2nd, if I am correct, on 3rd, on 3/11/2018, the mother of this boy asked him to go to the sundry shop and procure the milk packet. He went there. There, this woman met this boy, and both of them eloped, or I can say, this woman took him away to Rajasthan. Sorry, she is from, she took him away to Rajasthan, correct, where he worked in a tiles factory, right? So, when the mother made inquiries about this boy, ఈడు పాల ప్యాకెట్కి నీళ్ళు తిరిగి రాలా. Then on 5/11/2018, the mother filed a complaint in Banganga PS that her son went to the nearby shop and some woman met him and later his whereabouts are not known. He did not return. Even after a long time, they did not return. Right? The girl is a teenager. She is from Rajasthan and she took him to Gujarat, and where he worked in a tiles factory, and the woman took away his cell phone and she forced him to have physical sexual relationship. This has been continuing for a long time. So ultimately the police expanded their dragnet on the criminals and ultimately they focused on Gujarat. From Rajasthan, they went to Gujarat, and ultimately in Gujarat both these persons were traced. So this boy was about 15 years old and his name is Kishore. Okay, the woman, she is aged about 19 years. So she is hailing from Rajasthan. They met him at Indore and took him to Gujarat. This is the story, right? So now they traced. Then the victim boy, he stated that actually she forced to have the so-called relationship with him and she took away the mobile phone from him. She said that she was cheated by her husband and her father and others. Ultimately, she made him to work. Both of them worked in a tiles factory there, and due to her force only, he has so-called enjoyed her, or she committed rape on him, right? So, because she has taken the so-called phone away from him, he could not contact his family members. Ultimately, the police zeroed on them, and the police arrested the woman, and also basing on the complaint of this boy, a case of aggravated sexual assault under POCSO Act, Prevention of Children from Sexual Offence Act 2012, was registered against the woman. The trial went on. During the trial, this boy, the victim, he was there. He was sent for medical examination. Medical examination clearly disclosed that the forcible sexual relationship has been continued because of the injuries on his private parts and things like that. Right? So, the charges against the woman were proved. So therefore, additional district and session judge Surekha Mishra on 15/3/2023, just a week back, she convicted the accused person, the accused woman, for 10 years, not 1 or 2, for 10 years, and also imposed a fine of rupees 3,000. Besides that, because the boy was forcibly raped, compensation was given to him, 50,000 compensation was given to him. వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కేస్. సహజంగా మనమంతా ఆడవాళ్ళ మీద మగవాళ్ళు అత్యాచారాలు చేశారంటాం. ఇది ఆడమ్మాయి అత్యాచారం చేశాడు. ఫస్ట్ కేసు వేర్ ఉమెన్ వాజ్ కన్విక్టెడ్ ఇన్ మై ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అందుకని నాకు ఎక్కడ తగల. బట్ ఎనీవే, వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ స్టోరీ, because I should not divulge the names of the victims, and also here the accused is a woman. I am not touching the names, just by mistake I have in the meanwhile in my video just one place I have disclosed his name. It is not correct. So anyway, so this is the case facts, very funny incident or very interesting event. If you find time, please read the news and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.